The Israeli army continues to advance in urban development on the outskirts of Gaza City from 3 directions. In the northwestern part of the Gaza Strip, fighting is taking place on the outskirts of the districts of Al-Shati, Sheikh Radwan, and Al-Salatin. To the east, the IDF units consolidate ground on the outskirts of Beit Lahia and Beit Hanun. While the Palestinians are shelling the Erez checkpoint, the Israelis are bulldozing buildings in search of Hamas tunnels. Clashes to south of Gaza had relatively subsided by 6th of November. Israeli units have secured a foothold at the Al-Kuwait roundabout, setting up a checkpoint to filter the refugees. At the same time, massive strikes continue throughout Gaza Strip. Aviation is particularly active in the areas of Al-Shati, Rimal, Al-Nasser, and Sheikh Radwan. Medical facilities continue to fall under airstrikes. Al-Rantisi Hospital has been disabled. Buildings near the Al-Shifa Hospital have been partially destroyed. The Al-Quds Hospital has stopped working. Nearby buildings have been destroyed, and roads are blocked by rubble. Palestinian groups are trying to hit back by firing homemade rocket launchers at Israeli territories. Apparently, the Israeli Air Defense Forces have used overdue ammunition. In Rishon LeZion, 2 Iron Dome missiles did not work and hit the ground. In addition to shelling cities in the immediate vicinity of the Gaza Strip, the Palestinians use long-range missiles for PR purposes. An Ayash 250 missile was launched towards Eilat and shot down halfway in the desert. Despite the disaster in the Gaza Strip, the western bank of the Jordan River has not flared up. Sporadic clashes occur in the enclave. We must pay tribute to the local Israeli security forces and the Palestinian Authority binding by their money. The rioters are promptly detained and shot. As for the northern border, the Lebanese Hezbollah and the local Hamas branch are melancholically firing at targets in the border area. Israeli units return fire with artillery and airstrikes using helicopters and drones. The Israelis' methods have changed. In the middle of Lebanon, the IDF UAV struck an alleged Hezbollah car. The niece of Lebanese journalist Samir Ayoub and her 3 daughters aged 10, 12, and 14 were killed in the car. The factions of the so-called Islamic resistance in Syria and Iraq have become slightly more active. Drones have hit American facilities on the territory of both countries. As in 90% of such cases, the shelling could not cause any significant damage, but the resistance factions noted populist slogans about supporting Palestine.